This is reposted.
Happy Thanksgiving, Larry. I appreciate you signing on Thanksgiving Day, taking time away from your family who you claim to love deeply to be with us.
They're all watching tablets. They don't care.
Today, we're going to be talking about Voltaire, who is also a big fan of the tablet. He has a quote that says, "Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well." On Thanksgiving, I think it's important. I'm thankful for all of our listeners. I'm thankful for my parents for listening. I'm thankful for you. What I really like about this is we talked about how Picasso said great artists steal. And I like the idea that what you admire in someone else, you take from them. Like with the excellence you see in other people that you're grateful for, I try to bring that forward in my life. I don't
Yeah, I didn't understand this quote. Like, is he saying like Picasso's a great artist and I'm thankful for that?
No, well, I think what he's saying, just in general, appreciation is a wonderful thing, blanket statement. But then it what makes it may it makes what is excellent in others. So like I have like you, for example, I think you have the ability to ask interesting questions, and I admire that in you, and I strive to be better at that because I see you do it. I mean,
Hmm.
you have to see it done well to be able to understand that it can be done sometimes. You don't have to every trait that you have is good probably isn't inherently built into you. It's learned from parents or friends or whatever, and you're mimicking it. That's how I interpret this.
You know, that makes sense because I saw this and I was like, I get the idea about being thankful, but I didn't understand. But you're right. If you see it in someone else, you definitely sometimes, like we've said this all the time, stuff just rubs off on you. If you're around a positive person, you just become more positive.
Yeah, and I mean it's so much in that going to work out, if you have a friend that's going to meet you at the gym, I feel like statistically you're 98% more likely to show up. And so just like uh, something all ships rising tide rises all ships. I don't know how the saying goes, but like surround yourself with people that have attributes that you like, and their excellence will wear off on you.
By the way, it's back in Lats Day today for us, so we got to get to. Or
It's
is it
what?
leg? Is it a leg day today for us, or is it back in Lats?
Back and by chest and try. I'm doing quads tomorrow.
You know, the only thing. So I hate to do this, but I'm gonna push back on this just a little bit, right? Because what if you were in a political prison in Thailand and you're
Mhm.
around nobody that is you have to be thankful for anything for? Like, what if everybody is grumpy, everybody is miserable, and you have no hope of the future for anything? How
Well,
could you?
I don't think your thankfulness always needs to be in the immediate time. Like if you're in a prison with no hope of killing yourself or getting out, like I think you would be thankful for the times that you had before you were in the prison, and you would imagine things that you did before. Like I would daydream about eating a delicious cold watermelon. You might daydream about eating cottage cheese. I don't know, but I think I mean this quote is very specific into what's in front of you now. I mean, you can appreciate things that aren't excellence from someone else. You can appreciate a good cheese quesadilla.
Um, I do like what you just added in there, being thankful for what you have, like right in the absolute present moment. Because,
Mhm.
like, if you say, like, oh, like just for instance with you, like, oh, I'm so thankful that I'm going to get married in a little bit. Who knows if you're going to make it to that day? You literally only have the breath you breathe and like the fried chicken sandwich you have right in front of you.
Right, which this episode's sponsored by Popeye's Chicken. Try out the new Popeye's fried chicken sandwich today. I'm very thankful for that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm thankful for this. I don't know where it came from, but I've been in fights or been not happy with Nicole, and I've thought about it and like, okay, I'm upset right now, but big picture, there's no reason to stay upset. Like there's no you say it all the time how you have your 50-50 rule with Karen. You're like, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to remember what this fight was about. You might not remember it 5 minutes from now. She might not remember it an hour from now, or vice versa. But appreciate what you have now because it might not be there later.
Like, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I think I often do this with like events that are coming up. Like, I make them out to be a big deal. I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that to happen. But
Mhm.
like in your specific case, it's like just being thankful that you're in a great relationship, that you found someone, and regardless of whether you get married or not, you still get to be today with her.
Yeah. And I'm thankful. I mean, I guess I said at the beginning, I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my family. This year, I didn't get to spend Thanksgiving with my family because of the pandemic. And while that's frustrating, I think that I'm thankful for the future times that we're going to be able to have together as opposed to having it now. I don't know if we made the right decision. We're going on a different topic right now, but it's just like kind of saying, even if your gratification isn't met immediately, you can still be thankful for something.
Absolutely. And I even like going back to your political prisoner in Thailand. Like you could be
That
thankful.
was you, man. That was you.
No, but you said you could be a political prisoner and be thankful for something that you already had. Like you could eat your virtual ice cream cone in your political prison. Like there are times when everything's not going perfect, and you got to be thankful for something that happened in your life a while ago.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we do that enough to go like, hey man, I had a great mom or dad, and maybe they're not around anymore, but you still could be thankful for what the time that they were in your life.
When I was right out of college, I went to Guyana, which is in South America, on a medical mission trip. I got sicker than I've ever been in my life. I was in the hospital for 2 days. I probably wasn't even close to dying, but it was miserable. But after we got out of that, I was still there for a while. And the people I was on the trip with, we would just daydream and talk about the beautiful salads we were going to have. Like everything there was rough. And it's like, you have to hold on to some glimmer of hope.
I
And
was hoping you were going to be in a Guyana prison. I was hoping that was where this was going.
no, I was in a Peruvian prison once, but never Guyana.
Oh, jeez.
That's for a different episode.
Dang it.
Oh boy. Well, if you want to make bail, please reach out. You can find us at Reposted Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I'm Andrew Keller for the Free Turkey, saying thanks for stopping by.